Share memes, videos, and pictures. Engagement will go through the roof. If all you're doing is text, you're not getting everything you can out of social media. Use and create hashtags. So, okay, if you sell football equipment for a living, last weekend's the Super Bowl. You definitely want to be tapping into that huge audience that's checking out hashtag Super Bowl to sell your football equipment. That being said, you also want to have your own hashtag. You want something that people can connect with on a regular basis that know it's part of your story. But you should never force it. You want to make sure that it feels real, that it feels authentic, that it feels organic. We're going to real quick talk through a couple social media fails. Gap tweeted, all impacted by Sandy, stay safe. We'll be doing lots of Gap shopping today. This is a completely inappropriate tweet, and they know it. They eventually apologized. They tried to take one of the worst natural disasters in American history and use it to sell jeans. Completely inappropriate because they lost sight of who they were as a brand. They should have either stayed silent or ended the tweet after the first sentence. All impacted by Sandy, stay safe. That would have been a very beautiful sentiment, and then they should have been silent until that was not the story of the day. Entenmann's, who's hashtag not guilty about eating all the tasty treats they want? This is a clever tweet. It's cute, whatever. And hashtag not guilty was trending. Somebody walked to their computer one morning and saw hashtag not guilty, and they said, oh, I can get our story in front of more eyes. Hashtag not guilty was about Casey Anthony. This is not the story that they wanted to be a part of that day. Entenmann's did not want to be involved in the Casey Anthony trial, yet they injected themselves into it by not doing the littlest bit of research to ensure that hashtag not guilty was not something that they didn't want to be involved with. One more, DiGiorno Pizza. Hashtag why I stayed you had pizza. Again, somebody got to their computer that morning. They hadn't had their cup of coffee. They saw why I stayed was trending. I see at least one person who knows what why I stayed was. So it's a terrible... So Why I Stayed was not about high school sweethearts who had made it for 50 years. That would have been beautiful. Why I Stayed was about domestic abuse. That was not a story DiGiorno wanted to be involved in. DiGiorno was trying to sell pizza off of domestic abuse. So be aware, know your brand, do your research, make sure that when you share something, you know why you're doing it. Not just because it's clever, but because it fits your story.